In his program on TV, he
Yeah.
moves his hands like this, and
Yeah.
he says, "Burbity duddy, burbity duddy."
What? What does it? What?
But in Portuguese,
I
I will
know. Yeah,
write
yeah,
this
yeah.
word here. Bar,
Okay, yeah, because I want to know what.
barita.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you?
Pretty good. Thank you very much for asking. And you? Are you feeling
Good.
better now?
I am feeling fine. I'm cold. That's why I'm in bed, like trying to warm
Thank
up.
God.
It was crazy. Honestly, I felt totally fine most of the time. I was more just
Okay.
I was worried more than anything. I was just like, "Oh my gosh, what if this goes really bad? I don't know." But I'm really totally fine. I am. Thank you for
Great.
asking though. I appreciate it.
Don't mention it. Because
And you.
I'm pretty good. And I believe that, I don't know, but I guess in the beginning of this year, I was with COVID
Mm,
19. And, but I did lots of physical exercise here, and I
really?
got better. Yeah,
Did you like
so fast.
during the time you were sick, you were doing like physical activity?
Yeah,
Oh, oh no,
because
not
I
me.
was, but it helped me a lot, because
Yeah,
I was, yeah, I was so bad during 1 week, I guess,
yeah,
you
yeah.
know.
I tried to yesterday or 2 days ago. I was feeling really like just so tired and so weak,
Okay.
and I have been sleeping pretty much since Thursday. I've been sleeping,
Mm,
but I tried to go outside yesterday and go on a walk just to get some fresh air. And, the
yeah.
sun is like the best medicine. So I was just trying to get outside. Um, and I walked like 30
Mm.
feet and I was like, nope, I can't. And I went home because
Mm.
because here it is like zero. It's like 0 degrees.
Wow.
So, well, 35 Fahrenheit, but like 0 Celsius. So it's freezing. And I don't
Oh,
like it.
yeah, I don't like as well.
It's terrible.
Here, it's so hot today.
Oh, that
Very,
sounds
very
great.
hot.
I'll switch with you.
I woke up early in the morning and I worked as well.
Mm,
And
mm.
I need to walk to get there, I walk,
Oh,
I
mm,
guess it takes me about 1 hour to get
mm,
there, under
mm.
the sun, but I put my cap and I put my
Yes.
earphones and I was listening to different podcasts and
Mm.
are listening to different songs as well.
What kind of
Social.
podcast do you listen to?
I have a specific podcast here about idioms. It's a
Uh,
it's a dialogue between um, among 5 or 6 people.
mhm,
It's about a family.
mm.
This podcast started with two guys.
Mhm,
One of them is a boss, another one's a
mm.
employer, and the dialogue it's great because they use lots of idioms. Break the
Yeah.
news, let's face it,
Yeah.
real flop. Your
Oh,
advertisements a real
yeah.
flop, man. You are
Oh,
fired.
no.
Yeah, and he said, you giving me the X? Giving me the X.
Ah, yes.
You're
Ah,
giving me the
yes.
X.
That one. That one's very uncommon. I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Wow.
That's cool though. I
Yeah.
uh I like have you ever heard of this? I don't know if it's just popular here or what, but this is my favorite podcast ever. Have you
Mm.
heard of it? Dave
Dave
Ramsey.
Ramsey. It is about what? I don't know. Sorry.
It's a financial podcast.
Wow, my
So
goodness, really?
so he's talking about
uh,
um he's like one of the biggest financial
Mm.
people. I don't even know what to call
Do you
him.
like this kind of subject?
I love it. I love it
Wow.
because one of my goals in life is to be completely debt free. Like I don't like credit cards. I don't
Mm.
like having like a car payment. I don't like having a mortgage for my house. I want to be able to save and pay for everything in cash. And
Okay.
also, I want to own like some property one day. I think that would be really cool. So
Do
I
you
like hearing
use,
this.
I don't know, do you use a spreadsheet to control your
Ew,
money?
yes, I do. It's so like nerdy. It's so
Mm.
lame. But I do. I have it all on my phone, like my whole
Okay,
like budget and everything.
got it.
Terrible. But I do like this subject. I like listening to how other people get rich.
I created one spreadsheet here to control our finances here, but
Yeah.
my wife, oh my goodness, she she hates this kind of thing, you know.
Oh,
She
yeah,
spent
that
out
sounds
money, lots of
typical.
money. She spent
Yeah.
lots of money. Oh, you need to put your yeah.
Need to do my need to
Okay,
do my
that's
nails.
okay.
Need to do no. I used to be the same way. I used to be this way, but then with my boyfriend, he's like very very
Mm.
smart with
Okay,
finances. So he's helping to inspire me. I never heard of this podcast before. My
mm.
boyfriend and he taught me a lot of things. So honestly, that's the only reason is because I'm inspired by him.
Okay. I will check it out. Could I can I find this podcast kind of podcast on YouTube?
Yeah, actually, that's the only place I listen to it.
Okay.
I only listen on YouTube. And you really should. You should listen because
Mm.
if you want to get like an idea, listen to the Dave Ramsey highlights. Listen to the highlights because they're like some short, like 5-minute videos of different situations, and people will call the podcast and ask him questions about their situation. And I know it sounds stupid, but it's so fun to listen to, and it's like really cool to
Okay.
hear his advice. I promise it's good. You'll like it.
Okay.
Just
I
do
will take
it.
your
Okay.
I will take your word for it.
Yes, you
It's a
need
good
to.
an
You need to.
expression.
It's a super good expression. I like it. I like when people take my word for it. Makes me
Yeah.
feel good.
I think that your favorite subject when it comes to talking about podcasts was about serial killers, because our last
Was it about what?
conversation is
Say that again. Was it
serial killers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, yes. I'm addicted. I'm addicted. It's a bad situation. It's bad. And
Okay.
usually, I
Yeah.
think I told you this before, I will be like having a bad day or something, and I'll put in my AirPods and I'll just like clean the house and listen to these like terrible, like
Wow.
serial killer things. And my boyfriend is like, Rebekah, are you okay? What are you listening to? And I'm like, serial killers. It's probably not a good thing, how much. But it's so interesting, though. So interesting.
When I was a kid, there were two programs on the radio, because back then we didn't have internet. You know.
You're not that old.
Yeah, man, I'm 40.
No.
I'm
You're
40
not
years old.
young.
I'm
you
older
are
guy. I'm older guy.
You're a little old.
You know. Yeah. And there were two programs on the radio with two guys, but one of them, oh my, he gave me the creeps, because his voice.
Why?
Yeah, he oh my, I forgot the word. Sorry.
Oh my God! Think of it.
Yeah, he told, I guess.
Yeah.
Talked or spoke. Yeah, he spoke several stories about different crimes that happened here.
He told.
Yeah. And his voice, oh my, he changed his voice to
like
tell
for
this
the stories.
story. Yeah, in,
So
in
was it?
Portuguese, yeah, in Portuguese it was a famous word that he used here. But in Portuguese, he
Oh,
in his program on TV, he
yeah.
moves his hands like this, you know, and
Yeah.
he says, "Burbity duddy, burbity duddy."
What
But in
does it?
Portuguese,
What? I
I
know.
will
Yeah,
write
yeah,
this
yeah.
word here.
Okay, yeah, because I want to know what was
Barbaridade.
it.
Barbaridade. Everybody, don't translate this word on Portuguese to English.
Barbarity.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Barbaridade. Aquele cara, de repente. But in Portuguese,
Gosh.
it's so funny when I.
Okay, okay, I believe you.
Yeah, his name is Gil Gomes. You
I wonder,
can put this
can you
name on
find anything?
internet.
Can you
Yeah,
find it?
there are several videos on YouTube.
I would actually be super interested later. I'm gonna look because oh my gosh, when I look him up, the first picture on Google is this. He's good.
Burbity
This
duddy. Back then, there were several guys imitating him with this word.
Really?
Yeah.
So he's pretty famous. He's pretty well known.
Yeah, exactly.
Interesting. Did he only do the radio or did he write?
Yeah,
Or...
he had a program on the radio.
That's pretty cool.
Using
pretty cool.
different stars, but strong stars, you know.
That is very
Oh
cool.
my!
Interesting.
He gave me really the
Were
crits.
were you young when you were listening to this? Were you much younger?
Yeah.
Like how old?
Let me see. I was 9.
Okay,
9 years old.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were
I was
like
a kid.
yeah, you still had your fears.
There is
Probably
another run. Yeah,
scared of the dark.
there is another run program here in Brazil, and its name is. But in Portuguese, que saudade. It's a song. Que
Okay.
saudade de você. Its name, que saudade de você.
Uh-huh.
You know, lots of people send a letter to this program, and the guy, there was a guy. How can I say this name? Let me see here.
A storyteller.
Yeah, storyteller.
Yeah,
you know,
storyteller. Or narrator.
Yeah, it's a better word. And he reads lots of letters in his program, but I don't know. It's strong stories, you know, about spirits, supernatural stories.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
ghosts. Oh my! And I was young as well, 7 years old, 8 years old.
We don't have a lot of time, but I'm curious. I want to ask you: have you ever had like a supernatural experience?
Yeah,
Really?
I have lots of stories here, but we have 2 minutes. I try to
I know.
I try to book another English class with you, and I will tell you some stories that happened with me here, especially in my home.
I'd love to hear. This topic is like kind of for a lot of people here. I don't know if it's normal, but most people here are like, I don't believe in that.
Really?
That's ridiculous. For me, I agree. I think I have had experiences that I'm like, what the heck?
Wow.
So we can totally exchange stories because I don't talk to people about it because most people are like, nah, that's stupid.
Okay,
but
I'd like to hear
it's so cool.
your stories.
I think it's so cool to hear about.
Okay.